Hey everyone! We are going to do the Japanese lessons today using Wanikani and Marumori, just like usual. Um, I am so low energy, and it's the perfect way to wrap up the week because for me, well, for everyone now, it should be Friday. It's Friday, guys! Yeah! Okay, so, um, I might be changing up my schedule again next week. Yeah, I know. I got to figure out what works so that I can, continue to exist normally. and um and I don't know yet. I don't know what works yet. But I'm thinking I might switch up my schedule again next week. So keep an eye out for that, okay? Um we got some reviews to do in Wanikani. And we started some kanji in that one, so I'm excited because it'll pick up real soon. Yay! And in Marumori, we are learning grammar, and we're still technically on the beginner island, which is exhausting to think about, but I mean, we're learning stuff, and that's good. Um, if you're keeping up on your own lessons, great job, everybody. Even just doing it once a day will impart the knowledge. I know that technically you should be doing it more than that, and obviously I'm not. but but yeah, it'll it'll help you learn if you stick with it. So let's bring up this. Okay. Um, as a reminder, we are learning kanji. We skipped over, I mean, kinda. We brushed up on the kana, and then we just moved right along. And if you don't even know the kana, such as hiragana and katakana, then don't worry, it's okay. Um, Not only do I help with pronunciation, probably very poorly, but but um, the alphabet, hiragana, it's pretty easy to learn, and you can use all sorts of sites out there. Whether you want to do Duolingo, which is very good for the alphabet, not so good for anything else. I've used it, and I can say that this was before the AI bullshit that it's been doing, but still not what I would suggest. Wanikani is my favorite for kanji. Uh, Marumori, my wife swears up and down that it's so good for grammar, and honestly, I've learned a lot from just using it a small bit so far. And yeah, I can see why she says it's so good. And I know there are other ones out there. If my wife was here, she would list all of the ones that are good for things. And if you, whoever you are, want to come hang out on my streaming server that I share with Scumberly, who you may or may not have seen around, uh, you can join our Discord as long as you are 18 or older. Discord. Um, we don't really talk much about Japanese language learning there, but if you have questions, we have people who are learning, including, well, obviously me. And my wife is also on the Discord server, so she can give you a huge rundown of everything that she suggests and that I constantly forget the names of. So let's get started. We'll start with our reviews for Wanikani. As you can see, we've got 18 reviews. Um, okay. They use two different colors here, blue for radicals, pink for kanji. This is kanji reading, so it's asking us how to pronounce what this word is. This word is person, and you pronounce it either by nin, N-I-N, or jin. Both of those work on how to read this kanji. I prefer jin. Now, I'll say this every single time we use Wanikani. You don't have to have a Japanese language pack to use Wanikani. As you saw, I typed it in with my English keyboard. You just have to know how to spell it phonetically. So, Jin is J-I-N, so I just hit J-I. It automatically changes it to G. And then N, you hit N twice to make the N symbol. Because otherwise, it's not sure if you're trying to spell one of the I can't say that word, but the letters that are really sounds, like ni or no. So, anyways, person, Jean. It tells you it has multiple readings. I already covered that. This is enter. It's asking what the kanji means. Enter. It looks like a tent with an open flap. See? This is 2. You can type in just the number 2 or type out 2. It'll work both ways. This is 1, and 1 is I-chi. I-chi. So, yeah, it's super cool, I think, that Wanikani has the phonetic keyboard built in, or translator, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But it's cool that it does that because having to download language packs is not super difficult, but when you're just starting out, you might not think to do it. And if I recall correctly, Duolingo requires you to have the language pack. They're free, okay? If you're using Windows, all you do is go into the settings for languages and you can download language packs for free, okay? And if you're not using Windows, I don't know, because I've never owned an Apple in my life, so. Oh, and clearly I don't know Linux, so. Anyways, this is mouth, but it wants us to read it. And mouth is ko with a U that extends the O, so K-O-U, ko. It does have multiple possible readings. The other reading is ku, K-U. This is 3. You can type in 3 or type it out. This is a kanji for woman, which, yeah, okay. I just suddenly got super nervous that my microphone was not working. So I had to check that real quick. Anyways, this is the kanji for woman. There are multiple ways to read this, but the one they taught us was jo with a U. Nope. No U. No U. Sorry. This is the short jo. Okay? Jo. J-Y-O. Right. Hey, look at that. In fact, this is what I was just going to put in there. So this is up, above, or over. And it is the long jo, okay? J-Y-O with a U to extend that O. Jo. This means below, under, I think it means down too. It will tell us multiple possible meanings. Yep, down. So down, under, below, beneath. Kanji reading for 2 is ni. Kanji meaning for this, we already covered that, is woman. This is the number 3. So the kanji reading for that is san. S-A-N. We already covered that. It means 1. We already covered that. That means up. Also has multiple meanings, which I already covered as well. See, over and above. This is power. It's the same as the radical, which I don't think we're going to see the radicals for a while, because while I haven't, they call it burning when you've got it right enough times that they think you don't need to be quizzed on it anymore. So we're not going to see the radicals much anymore, probably for a few more days, and then they're going to throw them in a few times to make sure that I remember what they are. But anyways, we learned the radical for this, and it was power, and so here we are with the kanji. That also means power. It does also mean strength and ability, okay? But power is what we were taught, so power is what I will write. Told you this was mouth. This is, we already covered that it means below or down. And you, I accidentally hit a few extra things. The kanji for this is ka, K-A. Sorry. The reading for this kanji is ka. We already covered this. This is a person. We covered this as enter, and enter is new, with a U extending the U. So N-Y-U, U, new. Power, right. You can say it 2 different ways. I find Riki the easiest one. You can also say Roku. But I find that one a little harder to remember because it has more letters in it. Honestly, that's the whole reason. This is 10, which is Ju, J-Y-U, with an extra U to extend that sound. So it's Ju. This is 9, and that's Q, with a Y to extend that. I'm sorry. Nope. With a U to extend that U already there. So it's K-Y-U-U, Q. This means big. This kanji is number 7. And that's chi. 7, we just covered that. Remember, you could also enter in the number 7, you don't have to type it out. This is 8. This is construction. Looks like one of those construction beams. We learned the radical for it already, which was, in fact, construction. This is river, and river is kawa. Kawa. Construction is ko with a U to extend that O sound. Ko. This means mountain. Looks the same as the radical. We already covered this. This is 9. 8. 8 is ha-chi. We already covered this as being river. big, you can say it two different ways, okay? You can say it, well, you could say it more than that, but we haven't gone over those readings yet. The point is the ones they want us to remember right now are just two different ways. You can either say tai or dai. T-A-I or D-A-I. Okay? We already covered that. That's 10. The way to pronounce mountain is san. Woo! We got some vocabulary. Okay, okay. Well, uh, 15 lessons. Yeah, new stuff. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna do these new lessons, okay? Because that's cool. That's super cool. Oh no, I got a while until it's burned. So it goes apprentice, guru, master, enlightened, and then burned. Anyways, these guru down here, we will see them again, but hey Mina. We will see them again, but uh, they stretch it out, put more time in between because clearly I have shown that I know what these uh, words are. So, but we did get 15 new lessons. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna say some personal stuff on stream right now. Don't worry, it's not anything that's like real bad. But Mina, the thing you ordered said it was delivered, but I think it was delivered in the box that I ordered. So you might want to check in there because that's a pretty big thing to not have like confirmed. Okay? Right. Start lessons. Okay, okay. We're learning some vocabulary, guys. Um, I'm not exactly certain. Uh, what we're getting at here, but here we go. We know this kanji is one, and as the case with most vocab words that consist of a single kanji, this vocab word has the same meaning as the kanji it parallels, which is one. Oh, this is new stuff. Okay, okay. Um, we're learning this because they're gonna start teaching us things like counting. So, thank you, Mina. These are usually actual words, so they will often be pronounced differently. Got it, got it. So they're not just kanji and how to read them, but this is where we get the new reading, right? Cool, cool. Um, yep, that's exactly what it's talking about here. Okay, so, and Mina says sometimes. Okay, so when a vocab is a single kanji and all alone like this, it's usually going to use the kunyomi reading. Uh, Numbers are an exception, however. When a number is all alone with no kanji, or I don't know what that word means, but I'm gonna say it. Okurigana. It is going to be on the onyomi reading. Okay. Onyomi reading, which you learned with the kanji. So what they're saying is uh, numbers all alone, like this, is going to be the onyomi reading, which we've already, onyomi, there we go, reading, which we've already learned. So that's why they're starting us off with numbers for vocab. Okay. We're probably going to end up learning uh, other readings when they start teaching us what to attach it to. Okay, okay. Uh, we can hear it in Tokyo accent, which I did tell you guys. Mina says very yes. To what I suggested, or the stream, the box or the stream. I was telling you guys about different accents and dialects in Japanese, and that most teachings of Japanese uses the Tokyo accent or dialect. Okay, new readings. You really need to check that box, please. Okay. And there are quite a few different dialects, and just a couple hours away from Tokyo, people will speak in an accent that is difficult for you to understand if you've only learned the Tokyo dialect. Okay? But, anyways, as I told you guys earlier, most of them teach you Tokyo. Uh, and here we've got a way. We know this is Ichi, but we're gonna hear them say it. Ichi. Ichi. Yeah. Ichi. Okay. It's a unit. Or, well, it's a number. And this is how you would use it. You usually use it before something. The number plus whatever it is. Okay? Ooh. That's cool. They even give us sentences that we could actually read because they would sound out or be sounded out, but I can't read it because I don't know what all of them mean. Anyways, so I guess that's the deal for vocabulary. I was just checking through all of this. Ah, here we go. One thing. Got it? Okay. This word follows the number of things pattern, where the kanji for a number plus this on the end. Whenever you see this, you know the word means blank things. Knowing that, as long as you know the kanji, which you do, you can figure out what number of things it is. For this one, the kanji for 1 plus, well, I mean, technically it's 2, so this is one thing, okay? And this is important because reading numbers changes based on what you're counting. People get counted one way. Things get counted another way. I guess I should say living things get counted one way, and non-living things get counted another way. But also sometimes non-living things get counted an even more different way. So this is things. This is non-living things, okay? Since all of the number of things words all follow the same pattern, number plus tsu, you really have to remember the part before the tsu. And remember that tsu is in all of these. All the readings are kunyomi readings, which means we'll have to use a mnemonic to remember them. You know the onyomi reading of the kanji portion. So the onyomi reading for 1, when it's by itself, is ichi. However, the 1, when it's attached to things, which is tsu, is hito. Okay? So you have one thing. What one thing do you have? You have one of He-Man's toes, also known as a single hito. No, that's good. That's good. I don't think they used that one when I was learning it. He-Man's toes. So it's a hito. So what's the thing you have only one of? You have one hito. Imagine He-Man walking around with one missing toe, trying to find you so he can get it back. At least you'll be able to run faster than him now. No, that's good. It's good. Okay? So the full thing is hitotsu. Hitotsu. You guys hear that? hito, and then you'd say tsu as well. But then I put way too much of a space in there because it's one word. Hitotsu. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is seven. Seven by itself. Seven by itself is the same vocab that we've already learned. Um, that is uh, what we've learned is shichi. Oh, wow, they say it a little different. Chi. Oh, shichi. Oh, I'm saying it too hard when I say shichi. Okay, so it's shichi. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. See, and this is why I wish they would give us these to begin with. Not books, Mina. The other very expensive thing. Said it was out on delivery. I am worried about that. Okay. I don't care about your books. I'm sorry. Your books can be rebought. They're not as expensive as that expensive thing. Thank you, though, for checking. I needed to know that that was in the box because nothing said that it was going to be put in the same box. Anyways, this is why I kind of wish that they would let us hear these things when we're first learning it because I don't say it like this at all. Chi. Chi. Okay, okay. I'll get better at that. I'll get better at that. Anyways, so, because the onyomi reading sounds too much like the word for death, which is shi, by the way, you should learn the other onyomi reading that we have, and we're gonna learn nana. That's 7. Nana. Easy. Got it? That's it. You can remember that because you had 7 nanas after you. This is 7 things. We just covered what tsu, or yeah, the tsu after a number means things. It tells you that all over again when you see this. It means blank or blank things, knowing that. So this is 7 things. Got it. Since we just learned that 7 can also be said as nana, this one is nanatsu. Okay? Nanatsu. Yeah, nanatsu. What thing do you have 7 of? The 7 things you have are 7 nanas. These are your grandmas, cloned. Just think. It's lucky you have 7 nanas. They can all cook my favorite foods for me. What's more, you have 1 nana for every day of the week, so you'll get your favorite food every day. Nanatsu. Okay? Okay, so I think our 15 lessons are going to be learning basically 15 numbers, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Kanji for 2. It's going to use the onnomi reading, which is ni. Ni. Don't forget, guys, when you're practicing, especially when we're practicing as a group like this, I know I can't hear you say it, but you should vocalize it. You should say it out loud because it'll get you used to saying the word as well. Because if it's always just in your head, you'd be surprised at how often what comes out of your mouth is not the same thing that's what's in your head. So get used to reading it too, especially when practicing and saying it out loud. Oh, okay. So I guess we learn 5 at a time, and then we do a little thing. Mina says it's very difficult to reproduce sounds when you don't practice. It's a whole different skill, and it is. It really is. Reading and listening and speaking are all different skills, all of them. So if you want to be able to hold a conversation in Japanese, you've gotta learn how to do, well, I mean, I guess you don't have to read, but I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. Anyways, so now we got a new color. Purple means vocabulary reading. The cool thing about numbers is when they're alone, they're pronounced the same way as the onyomi reading, which we already know. So this one is ichi. Yay! Then it asks what the meaning is. We know it's one. This is one thing. It's asking us what the reading is. So remember that we use a different reading because the number is attached to a different, well, I mean, it's a kanji's not exactly it, but it's not alone is what it really comes down to. And it was He-Man's toe. So we have a he, to. And then you add in the tsu, totsu. This means one thing. Vocabulary meaning 7. Vocabulary meaning 7 things. Vocabulary meaning 2. Vocabulary reading is ni. That's it. 7 things, however, is na na tsu. And 7. Now if we typed in chi, I think it'll try to correct us because it's trying to teach us vocabulary. And we just learned it's nana, okay? So we're just gonna use that. Oh, actually, it looks like we could probably use the other one. Yeah. I want to hear it again, though, because I have never said 7 like this. and now I'm like, oh my god, all that learning, I've always said it wrong. Chi. Chi. Okay. Gotta make that I so soft. Another batch, please. Okay, we're learning 2 things now, okay? So this is 2 things. As you can see, maybe you can see, yeah, you can see, right here, it's different than what we've already learned because the kanji has something attached to it, which is tsu, okay? Which means things, basically. So when it has a part attached to it, the readings are in kunyomi, which we haven't learned. We know the onyomi reading. So what do you have 2 of? The 2 things you have are 2 tacos. Foot tacos? No. No. Futatsu, okay? That's how you say 2 things, but foot tacos? Wow. 2 foot tacos. Okay, maybe they mean like 2 feet long? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But a foot taco sounds wrong, okay? It just does. So anyways, how lucky are you that your 2 things are 2 foot tacos? Other people only have 2 foot tacos. Oh. Okay. Okay, so because it's hyphenated, they are in fact 2 feet long tacos, and they hyphenated foot tacos in the other one. And that's the thing I said no. So in other words, how you say that is futatsu, okay? Futatsu. Futatsu. Now remember that an F is not the same way we say F in English. It's a It's a softer F. They don't actually, when we say F in English, we touch our lip, in fact, kind of bite it a little with our teeth. But in Japanese, you don't touch your lip. Basically, you just get closer to it. So it's futatsu, or you barely graze it. Okay, that's how you do Fs. This is a person. When it's a single kanji all alone, it has the same meaning as its kanji parent. That goes for this vocab as well. So we know the kanji for person, we know the vocab for person. When a vocab is a single kanji and all alone like this, it's usually going to use the kunyomi reading. Remember, numbers are different. We just went over that. Since you don't know the kunyomi reading for this kanji yet, let's make a mnemonic to learn it. What does a person hate more than anything? They hate extreme heat. Hito, okay? You can always put on more clothes to stay warm, but when the heat gets too high, you can only take off so much. So, person, reading, for vocabulary, not kanji specifically. So when you're talking about a person, it is hito, okay? And we just learned that one thing is hitotsu, okay? I'm not sure if that's going to help you guys, but it might. Okay, so this is two people. It shows you right down here in the bottom left what kanji we're using, two and person. Very cool. And this is why I like Wanikani. Not only do they give you mnemonics, but they also break it down. So like, if you're unsure of what something is, you can almost always, like, as you can see, I can click on these things too, okay? Like, it even tells you what it says. I know you can't see that because it's very small, but when I point at it, it says nin, which is one of the ways to read person. Okay, so this is two people, means pair, couple, or two persons, okay? When you have two and person and then put them together, what do you get? You get a pair or two people. Got it? Got it? Easy. Two people. The reading for this word is quite strange. If you know futatsu's reading, you can use that to remember the two part, because it's also futa. Okay? But the ri, that is the person, is a total exception. Something that you won't see too often, though you may have seen it in one person. We haven't done that yet. So, this is futari, okay? I'm saying the R a little hard. I gotta make it softer, but it's futari, okay? Futari. That's how we would say two people. Ah, look, here's one person. They're simply one person. The reading for this vocab doesn't follow any rules you learned previously. It's an exception, which means you have to learn the reading separately too. Spend a few moments trying to remember this word. Look away for 10 seconds and then try to recall its reading. Could you do it? Try again, this time in 30 seconds. Did you do it again? Okay, go ahead and move on. You may know it now, though you'll need to recall it again in the next 5 to 10 minutes if you want to remember it for good, okay? So, how you say this is hito, just like having He-Man's toe, but then ri for the person, just like two people, okay? So it's hitori. 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 That's what it is. The middle part goes up. Hitori. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Use that stuff too. If you can listen to them say it, try doing that every once in a while to get your words sounding more like a Tokyo accent, you know? Try to kill the American in you. No, I'm kidding. Ah. Holy shit, nobody told me my desktop audio was not on. So you guys heard none of that. None of that. That's perfect. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need the audio, I guess. It's fine. This is 8. Okay. It's Hachi. We know that. 30 minutes into this, and you guys are probably sitting there like, oh no, we can't hear anything at all that RJ is clicking on. Hachi? Hachi? Yep, that's it. That's it. We're just having a great day, guys. Thank God it's Friday. Okay. It's the vocab reading for 2 persons. Okay? And remember that we use the 2 that we've learned in 2 things, so it's fu, ta, but the person part is ri. Okay? Futari. This is 2 things. We just went over this. Fu, ta, and then it's tsu. Futatsu. Perfect. This is person. Nin or jin. Okay? Not the kanji reading. Wrong. Hito. That's right. I think. Yeah. But you guys saw that, so now you see, if you type in an answer for it for the wrong one, like the kanji reading as I just did, it will tell you, oh, no, we're looking for the vocab reading. So at least you know that you're not going to automatically get marked like you fucked up because you accidentally put the wrong reading in there. I have a hard time doing this on my phone because this big purple bar up here at the top, you know, this big purple bar up here is a lot smaller on the phone. And so I forget what readings I'm doing, but they almost always go, nope, close, but not what we're asking for. This is 8, so it's still hachi. Means 8. This means 2 people. Yes, or a couple or a pair. Okay, and this is 1 person. Now, we just learned that it uses the hi, to, and then for some reason person is ri. Hitori. 2 things. Person. 1 person or alone. There we go. Now we're going to do one more batch. We have one more batch of vocabulary we can learn. And so we're going to cover it. Yay! Okay, this is 8 things. As you guys can see, we've already learned the things part, so now we're going to learn how to say 8 things. Yay! This word follows the number of things pattern, where it's the kanji for a number plus tsu on the end. Whenever you see this, you know the word means blank things. Okay, so we know it's 8 things. The reading, however, is kunyomi, which we haven't learned yet, so now we get to learn it, okay? Can you think of 8 things that sound, or that start with the sound ya? You can try. Yeah, you can try. Or sorry. I'm totally missing the period there. Okay, yeah, you can. Try listing them out loud. Even if you don't manage it, you'll remember the connection between 8 and yeah. Oh, and see that small tsu in the middle of reading, way over here? I don't know if you guys, yeah, it's tiny, it's tiny. You can kind of see it. Um, so that's got the little tsu. Okay, okay. Which means, as it's going to go over, it puts a little emphasis on the consonant that follows it. So, not that much. They're saying, okay, not that much emphasis. So basically, you make the tsu part like tsu. You make it a little harder, okay? Because the emphasis is there. So the way I think about it is I think of it as two different sounds instead of one word, okay? So yatsu, okay? Because pausing it like that for me makes it easier for me to remember to make it hard. Uh, let's actually hear them this time now that I turned my desktop sound on. See? Yatsu. You make the T part harder, and it kind of creates this brief little pause. Yatsu. Okay? 8 things. This is power! More power. Okay. We know it's the same as the kanji. That's all that other one was saying. We didn't learn the kunyomi reading with the kanji. So for the vocab word, we'll use a mnemonic, okay? You're going to need a lot of power if you want to win the Chika run. Chika run, okay. You know, like a race just for chicas? Oh, I see. You'll need the strength to face adversity, the ability to outclass the other tough Chica runners. That's Chica power for you. Okay. So it is Chikaru. Okay? Oh, Chikara. Sorry. Chikara. Ra, not run. Not run. Ru. Yeah. Okay. That bothers me a little. Because they're using a sound, but they're spelling it to the sound rather than the spelling, and it's gonna fucking trip me up. So it's chikara. Chikara. Okay? Chikara. Okay? This is 3. It's still san. This is 3 things, though. So it's gonna use the kunyomi reading, which we haven't learned. What thing do you have 3 of? The 3 things that you have are actually 3 versions of yourself. Oh, who is the real one? You ask yourself. It's me. Wait, no, it's me. Just remember that there are 3 of you, and they're all saying me, 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 to try and prove that they're the real you. So, this also has a small tsu. Let's see, can you see it? It's tiny, but right there, yeah. It has a small tsu. So, this one is mitsu, okay? Mitsu. This is 3 people. Okay. Very cool. This is a jukogo kanji compound word, which usually means onyomi readings from the kanji. Since person has 2 onyomi readings, here's a mnemonic to help you remember which one to use. Okay? Okay? So, which is pretty cool. So we know that it's saying that the 3 is going to be the onyomi, which means san. We already know that. And apparently, there are 3 people working as Santa-san at Nintendo. It's a big company, so obviously they need 3 Santas. Santas. So it's San Nin. That's how you say 3 people. San Nin. Okay. 8 things. Power. 3. 3 people. This is 3 things, okay? And we just learned that 3 for the kunyomi reading is mi with a small tsu. Now we haven't had to write that out before, but if we do a double TSU, it will put it out because we know the next part is TSU. So if you just repeat the start of the letter after it, it'll give you a tsu. Since that's what it indicates, is that it's going to have a second consonant, basically. So it's mitsu. And we can hear it now, see? Yay! I love vocabulary! Mitsu. This is power. And they just taught us that it's chi, ka, ra. Rolling my arm, R there. Don't roll your R. Chikara. Okay? Chikara. 3 people. This one has 2 kanji together, and it was that special word, jukugo, I think it was. Maybe I said that wrong, but it means a compound kanji, basically. And so we use the onyomi reading, which is san. And then, this is why it's important to make the N, because then we've got nin. San nin. San nin. 3 people. This is 3 things. It's 8 things. And we're supposed to remember that you can name 8 things, and you go, yeah, you can remember 8 things. And then it's got a small tsu, so we're gonna double up the consonant. Yatsu. There we go. Guys, we're doing great. Okay, and this last one is san. Yeah! Look at that! Fuck yeah! Look, lesson's done. Got a bunch new stuff to learn. Gonna learn some more things tomorrow. Gonna do more stuff. Okay, that's it. That's it. Now we're gonna hop on over to Marumori. But I'm gonna drink some water and make my model look super weird because it tries to put my water bottle as my mouth. So I'm just kind of sitting here like a seagull, you know, deep throating a hot dog. Or not. Let's see. Okay, Wanikani is done. Looks like we only have 22 reviews here in Marumori, which is cool, and I don't know why, because yesterday we had so many. So today we're just gonna start with the reviews and then maybe do a lesson if we have time and I have the energy. We're gonna do our reviews. Let's do our reviews. Okay. This is etto. and it means
etto,
etto. It's just a filler word. Okay, this is ano, and ano means something that I continuously forget every single time. I think it means when.
ano,
Fuck, it means that. I'm sure I know what when is. Yeah, it's itsu. Um, so this is ano. This is one I can't get. I will learn it someday. It means that, or those, or the. Is that it? Is that it? Right, right, right. Okay, okay. Okay, so this is kakkoi. Kakkoi. Ooh, I think I got that right. And it means... I'm gonna stare at the screen for a while. You know what, Mina? Actually, that's good. I know that you have trouble with that one over there. I might be able to remember it. Okay. So this one is kakoi, and besides it being fun to say, huh? Um, well, crap. Right. Wait. I remember. It means awesome. There we go.
かっこいい、
Yeah. It's awesome. Because it's awesome to say. Kakkoi.
かっこいい、
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is uh dare, which means who.
誰、
Dare. Yeah. Look at that, guys. We're learning shit. Okay. So this one is uh dozo, which means so dozo means please.
どうぞ、
Dozo. And this is doko, which means where.
どこ、
Doko. And this one is nomu, which means to drink.
飲む、
Guys, look at this. We've been doing these lessons for what, like 2 weeks now? And we've got words we know. And we're getting ready to put them together. We're learning grammar and vocabulary. We're gonna be rocking this shit, okay? This is ringo or ringo, which is apple. Apple.
りんご、
Ringo. This is mama, which means so. Mama.
まあま
Oh, mama. Right, that's what it goes. Mama. That's right. I start too low on that one when I say it myself.
あ、まあま
Okay. This is ano. Right. That. Or there. Or those. Thank you, Mina. That might actually help me. I know that you have trouble with that one over there. Thank you. Let's see. This one is ichigo, which we just learned, and it's strawberry. And I told you guys how I remembered it. I'm sure they have some really cool mnemonic, but I don't need it because it's a strawberry. Strawberry.
い ちご
Ichigo. This is domu. No, domo. Domo. It's not a cow. It's a mo, not a moo. Okay? Domo, which means thank you.
どうも
Domo. This one is tanto. And it means seriously or diligently,
ちゃんと
or earnestly, reliably, steadily, legitimately. Tanto. This one is ja, which is kind of a, well,
じゃあ
ja. Okay, I said it a little too long. Ja,
じゃあ
ja. Okay. This is sugu, but I might be saying that too hard. Sugu. This one I get wrong. Is this my to-do list? I don't think it's my to-do list. Is it my to-do list? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it? To-do?
すぐ
No, right, it's immediately. God damn it. Yeah, I knew it wasn't the to-do list. Okay, so sugu means like right away, immediately. It's not exactly now, but it's at once. Okay, sugu. Let's see, this is yosh, which means okay.
よし
Yosh. You see how while this is a SHI, that I is so soft that you barely even hear it. It's just yosh. Okay? This is mazui, which means awful tasting.
まずい
Mazui.
まずい
This is yasashi. Yasashi. I had a problem with this one last time. I think it's how much. Nope. Easy. Fuck. It's always this one. I always get it wrong. I always get the stupid easy one wrong. Ah. Sorry. Had a little bit of a glitch there. Let's move on. Yasashi is supposed to be easy, and it's never easy. It's never easy. It's never easy. Naze means how or why. Naze? No, naze.
なぜ
Naze. There we go. Ah, this is my to-do list. Suru. To-do.
する
Suru.
する
Watashi means I or me.
私
Watashi. Kaban means bag, briefcase, satchel, basket. Kaban. Wait,
カバン
kaban. There we go. Go up with the ban. Kaban.
カバン
There we go. Here's my Sugu. Okay. Just covered this. Hmm. Isn't that funny? Like, I can't even. I know I got it wrong, but, like, I can't even remember what it was. That's why I have trouble with certain ones like this. Immediately, that's what it is. Immediately. Okay, okay.
すぐ
Um, so it's really funny to me because, like, there's no reason I'm having issues with the ones I'm having except for they just stop existing in my head. I can remember all the other things, but the reason I have trouble with them is because, like, they just don't exist immediately. Right. Okay, so this is, itsu, which is when. At what time? How soon? Itsu? Itsu. This is mata, which means, again?
また
Yeah! Mata.
また
This is the easy one that I always say is not easy. Easy.
優しい
Yasashi.
優しい
Yasashi. Easy. It's easy! Ikura. Ikura. This is the how much or how many.
いくら
Oh, ikura. Oh, I meant to press the sound again so we could hear it. Utsuri is change, as in money.
お釣り
Utsuri.
お釣り
This one is yosha. No, yosha. Which also means okay. And Neko was telling us yesterday that you hear men usually say yosha, and women usually say yosh, because one sounds cuter and one sounds rougher. So that's really the only difference. You can pick and choose.
よっしゃ
Yosha.
よっしゃ
Yosha. Okay. Guys, look at that! 88%! That's so good! That's so good! I'm getting better. We're all getting better. I'm gonna drink again, and then we're gonna do at least one lesson on an island. Throwing my lid on the ground, that's fine. That's what we do here. Okay. So it looks like we got 2 more lessons before we get to do a thingy. Like a game. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We're doing katakana. Well. Nah. I did my studying, I did my lessons, I did all that sort of stuff. We just not doing it today. It is the weekend and I am tired. And so I think that as a congratulations to myself for getting most of those things right, that I'm going to drop this early because tomorrow morning for me, I will be up playing video games with you guys if you decide to come back to my channel for Amnesia. Um, the Tome one, not Memories. There we go. That's what it's called. Amnesia Memories. Okay? Not not Amnesia Dark Descent. Different game. but but we'll be playing that tomorrow. We're gonna start that off. And if you're, closer to the US, then clearly it will be your evening and yeah, tune in for that sort of stuff. So keep studying hard. Yeah, do your best. Do a good job. Get better than 86 or whatever percent I got today. I don't really care about it. So I didn't commit it to memory. Anyways. Oh, it is nighttime. Good night, peeps. Have a good one. Goodbye forever.